Hey Capricorn, welcome to your February 2023 love reading. Capricorn, I have all the major arcana cards here for you today. I thought I would just switch it up, do something new, and see what are the most prominent and most powerful energies that are surrounding your love life at this time. So let's see what the cards of destiny have to say in reference to your love life. So let me see here. I'm not gonna make this too long. So there we go. Got my timer going. Let's jump in and see. Capricorn, if the cards doesn't jump out, I am going to pluck them, but let's give them a chance to present themselves on their own. I like it like that, but these cards are so big and floppy, it's kind of hard to get them to fly out, and normally when they do, they fly across the room. So let's see what we can get here. So let's give it about 3 more shuffles. If we don't get a jumper, then we will just pull one from the top. So that was 2. One more time, Capricorn. Let's see what we can get. And we got nothing. So let's go. What do we have here? We have the sun. Nice. So you guys are feeling good right now in your love and relationships. Let's see what else we can get for you here. The sun is all about happiness, joy, success, feeling really good, Capricorn. And we got strength. Wow. So some of you, you could have a strong Leo influence in your life. 717 is on the clock right now, but I feel like, you know, this is some type of happiness that has come in for you, Capricorn, after a period of distress. I do feel that the universe is calming some things down in your love life right now. So let's just see what you've had going on here, because this is kind of like you make a decision to just hold on, so to speak. So we got thinking and we have escaping. Okay. So like I said, Capricorn, I do feel like in the past you've had to be strong. You may have had to disconnect yourself from someone, or you are desiring to do that now because you're seeking, you know, happiness, right? So this is your goal here. This is what's coming in for you. So Capricorn, if you're not in this energy now, I do feel like it is heading your way, because for some of you, I do sense that you've been holding tight, or, you know, having to have courage, or thinking about having to possibly move on, you know, maybe from a commitment that has not been making you happy, because you have escaping here and you also have thinking. So some of you could be thinking about releasing yourself from someone. You could be avoiding, you know, someone as well, Capricorn, that, yeah, has made you mad, or that just, I don't know, kind of left a bad taste in your mouth, so to speak. Maybe someone said something that hurt you. Maybe, you know, you've had to block them, or somebody blocked you. But if that is the case, if you've been holding back from someone because they just haven't been the kindest to you, Capricorn, please know that for whatever reason, you know, this person is actually thinking about you. So you got death and you got breaking point. So here it comes, right? So maybe for some of you, you did reach your breaking point because you have strength here. I feel like maybe there is something that, you know, has overwhelmed you about a commitment here, that has made you look at the importance of commitments, or maybe, you know, have you thinking about what you value, or even, you know, valuing yourself. Maybe there was some hurtful words here. Maybe there was some type of breakup here, some type of resentment here. I do feel anger here, and someone really holding back from probably having to, you know, like, you know what, this person done said some things that, you know, has ticked you off, and maybe you've had to restrain yourself from speaking harmful words back to them. Maybe that's the reason why you block this person, Capricorn. Maybe there's someone here that may have said some things that have pushed you away. Maybe they said some words out of anger and resentment to you. But you know what's interesting about this is that I feel like whatever you said to somebody or whatever somebody said to you, it has brought some awareness to you. It made you go in and think about, you know, the importance, like I said, of commitments, and really like valuing, you know, yourself a little bit more. I mean, it's honestly brought you to, you know, some type of breaking point, Capricorn. So let's see what else has, you know, brought about, you know, this change here. So you have divine masculine, and you have broken. So this could be, you know, I don't know why I'm feeling air right now, but I am feeling like a masculine energy. I do feel like someone who, you know, maybe kind of strong with their words. You know, I keep feeling bully. I feel bully, but, you know, maybe somebody, you know, who is reckless even, you know, or, you know, quick to get angry, you know, or maybe pops off, you know, at the mouth when things don't go their way. We have broken here. So they definitely have either broken your heart, you've broken someone else's heart, or I don't know. I feel like if they've destroyed anything here, Capricorn, it's literally just the trust that maybe that you've had in this person, or the commitment. You know, it could have definitely been a disruption, you know, in that, because you have breaking point here. So something has changed, and you know, I feel like someone said something to you that may have even, I don't know, maybe it hurt a little bit, kind of like, you know, they kind of jabbed you in the heart and kind of twisted it a little bit. You know, I do feel like something, even I keep feeling destroyed ego. I don't know. I feel like somebody had something, the mouth, you know, something about the mouth and words and speaking, you know, kind of in a messed up, you know, kind of a way, like, you know, like saying some really awful freaking things. So let's see, you know, whoever this bitter person is, you know. So we got elusive here. So you know, I hope that this, you know, it is what it is, but, you know, maybe someone lied about something, and there's a possibility that, you know, they tried to get away with something. And when they were caught, uh, Capricorn, maybe, you know, instead of them just saying, hey, I'm sorry, or, you know, you caught me, so to speak, you know, I do feel like they tried to deny it. You know, so I do feel that. I feel like, you know, there's a possibility that someone may have, you know, communication is here. That's why I'm feeling like an air sign, you know. So maybe there's something you found out, something that someone said to you. Maybe you caught somebody, you know, in some way, but it was kind of about time, so to speak. There's a buildup, you know, of energy here. But I feel like finally, you know, you may have caught somebody in like right in the middle of their lives, you know, because with the sun here, that's kind of like an illumination, you know, things being, you know, brought to light, you know, even, you know, brought to your attention, you know. But whatever this is that happened, I do feel like it was messed up. And I feel like it kind of caused, like, you know, your heart, you know, just kind of like a heart fall, but only for a minute because the sun is here. I don't feel like whatever this person did or said, Capricorn, was that much of a shock to you. Maybe their actions weren't. Maybe their words were kind of like messed up, but I don't feel like, you know, the actions, you know, were. Or maybe this is you talking to somebody else. Maybe, you know, you found out that someone, you know, had lied about something, and maybe, you know, you had to, you know, you're thinking about, you know, dismissing this person, you know, because you feel like, you know, this person is possibly, you know, dishonest, or maybe this person doesn't value you. I mean, there's a lot of ways that, you know, these energies are going right now. So, and it's different, of course, you guys know, for everybody. But I do feel like whatever this person has said to you, you know, I feel like that's the last time they're going to say it. I feel like this time around, you've just like, you know, I'm done. Like, you've broke this shit and it cannot be fixed. So that's the energy that I'm feeling that's coming off in these cards right now, Capricorn. You know, someone is bitter. You know, someone is upset. You know, there's definitely energies of blocking here. So, you know, you could have blocked some communication between you and another person because this person's mouth, you know, is just out of pockets. Like it's just out of bounds, I feel. You know, this person's actions can be kind of messed up too. And it's taken everything, I think, in you, Capricorn, not to respond, you know, to this person. And this could be something as small as even a small argument. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, as far gone as cheating. But, you know, sometimes when, you know, you have a relationship with somebody, particularly if you've been in a relationship with them for a long time, if you feel like you can't always communicate with them effectively, you know, you could be thinking about escaping, you know, or taking some time off, or like, I don't even want to talk to this person, you know, maybe even just going in a room to sleep, you know, in another room for the night, because, you know, this person sometimes just, you know, they're like brick walls when it comes to like communication. But you know, the cards have more of a dramatic feel to it. So for some of you, it could be something that's just with this elusive card here, you know, kind of just, you know, like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this person ruin my sunshine. You know, grumpy person. I'm just gonna go, you know, do my thing, go out for the day. When I come home, have my dinner, go to bed and relax. You know, for some of you, and for others of you, you know, it's a little deeper than that, right? It's a little more intense. So we got Nirvana. So I do feel like, you know, right now that, you know, you've blocked this person, there is a sense of calm, right? And, you know, and peace, you know, and understanding that, you know, although this, like I said, whatever it is that has occurred has been kind of messed up. I think you've come to the realization that this has happened because it was just time. It was time. It was meant, you know, to be. So we have community here. So when community kind of comes about in a reading, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you guys, like I said, could be just escaping, going out for the day, getting away from maybe, you know, your spouse because, you know, maybe they having a bad day, or maybe you just married or in a commitment with a bitter ass person that just can't seem, you know, to pull themselves together, and it's draining you, you know, with strength here. For others of you, you know, with the community card here, you know, this is definitely like some type of dishonesty, third party energy, you know, the typical, you know, unhealed, in a relationship with an unhealed ass person, right? So you got quite the pair. So for some of you, like I said, I do feel like with quite the pair here that, you know, you could be just in a commitment. I ain't gonna say that again, but you just could be in a commitment. You guys are together, maybe just seeing some, you know, just having some communication issues, so to speak. You know, there could be an argumentative person, but nevertheless, you know, this could be the person that, you know, you still love, because you have the sun here. This reading is not all messed up, but the majority of it is. And for others of you, you know, could have been how you solve this person, you know, at some point in time. I feel like you share a lot in common, that you didn't always feel like this person was as devious, you know, as they have turned out to be. But, you know, that's just how it is sometimes, Capricorn. You know, you meet people, everything seems right. You know, in the beginning, you're kind of dating, you know, their representative, you know, and the next thing you know, things done switched up. And things are falling apart. It just happens, you know, relationships take turns like that. But you also got reaching out. So like I said, for some of you, you've blocked this person, but this person hasn't quite given up yet. I do feel like they're going to try to reach out to you, because if you've forgiven them in the past, I guess their expectation is that, you know, you're gonna do it again. If you've blocked this person, I do feel like for some of you, there are some things that they wanted to say that they have not said, but I don't think you're trying to hear it, because you already know what the conversation is going to be like. You know, it's just going to be them, you know, jumping off at the mouth. Like I said, I just feel a mouthy person. You know, seriously. You know, who do we have here? Stifled. That's what I was just talking about. I'm serious. This card says stifled, right? So basically, you know, what this is saying is that, like, this on a card, you know, there's an individual here, and this person has on gloves, and they got their hand over the person's mouth. You can't see this, but and maybe you can. I don't know. But yeah, so stifled. Like I said, like I just said, I feel a mouthy ass person, and I feel like this person is this, they haven't shut up yet, guys. Like, they're gonna reach out, because you're reaching out here, and they honestly, after it's as if they haven't said enough, Capricorn, they're gonna have the nerve, I think, to try to reach out to you, you know, and with more to say. And literally, like I said, it's kind of been taking you like with the strength of a god, you know, literally the strength of a god, not to literally just like, I'm about to choke the, you know, out of this person. I do feel like, you know, they honestly have more to say, because I feel like, you know, they're almost like a bully with this divine masculine here, like, you know, like a, I don't know, a word bully or something. Like, yeah, they're gonna say they can't physically hurt you, Capricorn, so they're gonna try, you know, to do the best that they can with their mouth, like with their words, you know, to try to break your spirit, you know, and send you to that breaking point. You know, don't let them do that, because, you know, they're not worth it. And I feel like you know this already, you know. You got mysterious stranger. So, you know, I do feel like for some of you, like I said, that third party energy is definitely here. You also have dirty laundry here. So this person, you know, you could have, like I said, found out, you know, something about them, something that they could have been hiding, you know. That energy is just here, and that's how I feel when I see this mysterious stranger here. You know, this person could have been sneaking around, you know, doing stuff, you know, behind your back. And you have curious here as well. And I do feel like this is this person's personality. I do feel like there's a promiscuous, you know, type of energy here. Whoever this is, you know, I don't know. They kind of feel like a little humdinger, you know, to me, Capricorn. And it's interesting how they won't just go their way. Even though you're avoiding them, you've blocked them, you really don't have nothing to say to them, you know, you've reached your breaking point and whatnot. I mean, this person is still trying to reach out, trying to make you miserable. They're trying to take your sun away. When in fact, right now, you ignoring them is just what they need. This is what, you know, they deserve. It's what they deserve, Capricorn. For real. All right, let's see what they have to say. This person's, their trip. I almost feel like whoever this is, like, they cheated, you know, they couldn't even admit it, be honest about it, you know, and they really should, like, literally just be honest about it. Like, fuck it, I'm caught, I did it, you know, you caught me red-handed, I need to just be honest with you. But nah, they don't want to do that. So let's see what else is here, Capricorn. Let's see what else. Ooh, slippery, slippery. So you got this card that flipped over. I'm just going to go with it though. So it says, how could you ever forgive me for the mess that I've made? I hope, Capricorn, they're not going to reach out to you asking you to forgive them for this nonsense, for the things that they said, for the things that, you know, they've done. I hope that's not the case, because, you know, that really, because I feel like, you know, you blocking them is justice served, right? So you got sexual desire. Like I said, I do feel like there's a very promiscuous type of energy here. You got, with that, I felt that sexual desire. I feel like this person's just, you know, one of them people who just like to cheat. It says, if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. So I feel like this is you speaking, Capricorn. You know, if only you probably could figure in like, man, you know, if I could go back in time, I would have never messed with this person. I'd have never even looked they freaking way. You know, it's like, dang, in the beginning, you know, it may have seemed like, I said, like you know, kind of was like you met the person that, you know, that, I mean, this person could be nice and sexy and handsome and whatnot, you know, and that could have made you, you know, want to be with them. And like I said, in the beginning, this person could have presented themselves, you know, as the perfect pair. But then as time went on, you're just like, yo, if I could turn back in the hands of time. It says, I wish I could be, what is this? Oh, fully honest with you. So I wish I could be fully honest with you. Again, I do feel like this person has been deceitful. But I don't think that it's them wishing they could be fully honest with you. I think they love their lies. I think it's really you holding back. I feel like even though this person has expressed, you know, they stuff, you know, said what they want to say, I think you let this person go. They may have just been like, oh, forget you, you this, you that, you this, you that, I don't like you anyway, type of stuff. But I feel like you kind of held back. I feel like instead of you falling into this nonsense, you kind of just held back your words. Like, look, I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to block this person and I'm just going to move on. So it says, the way I have you was wrong. The way I have you was wrong. Yeah. So, Capricorn, I do feel like I said before, like the way you looked at this person, the person that you thought that they were, clearly they're not. And forgive me for struggling with these cards, but and I don't have my glasses on, but it's not my glasses, y'all. It's the grammar on the cards. I mean, you know, there's a lot of typos in this deck. I'm going to email the girl too because maybe she doesn't know, maybe she do, but once they're being printed, she's probably, whoever it was, she probably like forget it. There's a lot of grammatical errors in here, and I'm one of the ones that be, you know, I be on the grammar sometimes. So, but yeah, so it says the way I have you, you know, was wrong. So, you know, what I get, you know, from this card is just what I felt before. Like, you know, this person may have, you know, seemed like, you know, they was legit, they was the one, or maybe like they was all right, you know, to whatever degree. But then, you know, you've come to find out that this person probably wasn't who you thought they would be. So right now, you blocked them. And I feel like as of right now, you know, you have nothing to say. This person has broken your trust. You know, some of their words for some of you have broken your heart, you know, and you just simply have decided just to move on to brighter days, right? So you got obstacle ahead, Capricorn. Let's see what else we have here. So yeah, you got obstacles because I do feel like this person is just gonna nag the shit out of you, right? Um, Despite the fact of you trying to, you know, get rid of this person. So you got obstacles ahead. They ain't done with you yet, Capricorn. You may have blocked them from your phone, but you might have moved on to your Facebook page. You may like, you know, see if you can, you know, restrict them on your email, you know, whatever mode of communication that they get with you. If they know where you live at, like turn your security cameras on, right? Call the cops if they show up at the door because, you know, right here you got disconnect and relax. This is what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to get to this energy of the sun. You're trying to leave this behind, but this person's not going to let you disconnect and relax because you guys show compassion here. They're going to want you to forgive them. They're going to want you to set yourself up for this nonsense again. And for some of them, they're going to try to accuse you for being a cause of whatever deceit they have caused. Oh, you have love here. You know, like seriously, this person don't love nobody. You know, and acting like this, they probably, you know, don't even love themselves. So you got meeting someone new. You know, I kind of felt that in the beginning that someone new was here for you because the sun, you know, came out. So this is finding that happiness. You know, I feel like after you leave this person alone, you know, yeah, new love is coming for you. You know, I do see that here, you know, because I feel like for you, Capricorn, you deserve it because I feel like you've been on an up and up. You've been honest, you know, you tried, you know, you've been committal, you know, they just have not. So you got renewal here. So this is renewal for you. This is also them trying to get you, you know, to let them back in, you know, as well. And you got karma and lessons on the bottom of the deck. You've learned the lesson, Capricorn. So don't let this person come back in with that nonsense, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's get a couple final messages for you. And I'm going to let you guys go. And let's move on. I got to get ready for work, y'all. I got to go to work. I got to get up so early in the morning. It's not even right. Yeah, so let's see here. What do we have here for Capricorn? We got two little jumpies here. Oh, we got true love. So there is love here for you, Capricorn. If you know, tired of the nonsense, you do have love coming in for you. You have trust and you have let your friends help you. So if you need a distraction, you know, from this nightmare that you've been dealing with here, you know, go out with your friends, hang out. You know, maybe your friends can recommend, you know, somebody that you can actually trust, somebody that, you know, you can date, you know, maybe start something new with that has a good reputation. You know, maybe you got a cousin or somebody who's like, I know a great guy or I know a great girl, you know, that you can date, you know, come this way, you know, so to speak. So, Capricorn, this has been your breaking point, and with this person, and I hope that in our next reading that there is something better, you know, for you other than this serpent that, you know, is around you right now. So I'm sending you guys love, light, and blessings. Thank you for watching. And I ask that you subscribe so we can grow the channel. And I will see you guys next month for love.